How's it going, guys? Watching the Watchmen here, out with Amagansett Press, here in Summit, Utah.
How's it going, guys?
This is pretty much the middle of nowhere, off of I-15, and the population of this town is around 160, according to Google, and so we're gonna check out the post office. Go inside and see if the folks here respect our First Amendment right to take video inside of a public building. If you like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Amagansett Press's channel, and hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see titles and thumbnails of new videos the day before they come out, you can follow my Twitter and Instagram.
So let's go inside and take a look. I'm out with Watching the Watchmen today, and we'll see how it goes.
So half the post office here is like a dilapidated barn or something. Summit, Utah, settled 1856.
Wow. Look at this. Public announcement. Summit Post Office new hours for service at the window are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. and Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. So this office is only open 2 hours a day, closed on Sundays. And it is not 9 a.m., which brings up a good point. Time and temperature check. Today is February 25th at 2:55 in the afternoon, and it is 33 degrees
Postings here
in Summit, Utah. So this is the entire post office, folks. Here's your service window when it's open. Just to give you a little scale, there's my hand.
It's like 160 something
Tiny little
box
post office.
numbers, I guess.
But there's no one here. So what do you think, Watchman? You want to walk around outside and see what the rest of the building looks like?
Yeah. That's crazy. There's only one box that big. A whole
Well,
post
look at
office.
this sign. Before you leave this post office, please check your mail and verify that it belongs to you. If it does not belong to you, please return it to the drop box.
This is a pretty small post office.
Pretty small. Alright, I'm going to take a quick rip around the outside of the building, see what we can see. Somebody's private property. Let's go take a look this way and see what we can see. If anybody has a painting company out there, this building could use a little help. We should call the folks at the post office. Gotta watch out for stray wolves and mountain lions. Yeah, so this is it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna walk through this because it's a mud mess. And there's nothing back there anyway. Well, there's a Mormon church across the street, the Church of Latter-day Saints. We are in Mormon country. This town is right off the highway.
I wonder what this monument thing is here across the street. Drain pipe, some kind of ditch or something.
See the horse?
Oh yeah, there's a horse back there.
This is about as remote as it gets, man. where there's actually civilized people.
You beat me to it.
Oh, look at that. So this guy, Cyrus Hullett, lived from 1826 to 1901. He converted to Mormonism, is that the word?
I think so.
I guess, in 1831. Settled in Springfield. Called to the Dixie Mission in 1861 and moved to Summit in 1872. So it looks like he had 10 children with a woman named Catherine Stoker, and he had 5 children with a woman named Elzina R. Miller, and then had Caboose Baby, another daughter with Elizabeth Daly, Emma Wright. So my man Sylvanus had, let's see, 10, 15, 16 children. God bless him. God bless him. I don't think he could afford to do that today. Good for Sylvanus. Actually, how are you?
Good. Over 100 years old.
Are you the neighbor?
I live here.
Oh, that's very cool. I'm just going to put my hoodie on because I'm freezing.
That one was the first one built here in Parowan.
Okay.
This one was the second one.
Very
They
cool.
were all homesteads. The second door was because it was a polygamous family.
Okay.
And back then it was illegal. So when the authorities would come, he would go out the top door and escape.
How did he get out the top? What do you mean, just jump out?
No, like it had a balcony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there were
then
stairs
all
coming down?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And then all of these rocks and everything, when they founded Summit, they brought them in. So
Wow.
they're from all over Utah.
That's very interesting. I'm glad
Yeah.
he came out. So the police would come raid his house, and
Yeah.
once they walked in the first floor, he would just jump out the second floor and
He
split.
would, they would go out
Wow.
the top balcony, because there was a balcony, come down the stairs, and they would
We were
leave.
just reading on the plaque how he had, I think, 16
That's
children.
all of his family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Better man than
that's
I am.
all-
I couldn't have 16 kids.
No way. But the guy that lives 2 houses back, not straight back behind this one, but the one behind it.
Okay.
His name's Alma.
Okay.
He's 98. He was born in this house.
Really?
And his dad actually built it, and they built this and this, and it's a sage shed.
Okay.
The little thing right there.
That's very cool.
So they used to grow sage,
Okay.
and then they would dry it and go into like some stores and
Sell it?
and sell.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came out because we're like
I know.
trying to find something interesting, and it's like it's not easy when there's nobody around in the post office. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's open 2 hours a day.
I know, only
Is
2
it
hours
you that
a day.
runs the post office?
No, it's an older guy named Cornell. He lives a few houses down. He rides his bike even in the winter.
Really?
Rides his bike up. And
That's cool.
everything.
2 hours a day.
Yeah,
That's a good gig if you can get it. Yeah.
it's frustrating.
So if you don't mind, if you don't want to answer, because I don't want to ask
No,
you any
I don't
personal
care.
questions, but what do you do for a living? How do you make money out of it?
I am a nurse. Yeah, so most people work like in Vegas or St. George or Cedar.
Okay.
Or do a lot of online stuff.
Okay. And you
but
work in
then-
Vegas?
No, St. George.
St. George. Okay.
Yeah, but then a lot of people are farmers. Like at the very end is on the left is a farm. They run sheep and cows.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of sheep farmers up here. A lot of people do online stuff, like
You
online
have to do that.
boutiques, stuff like that.
Wow.
And then anybody else, usually like they drive truck or like they work in Vegas so they commute or
Right.
they work in Cedar.
So is it accurate? I read that the population's 160.
Probably about that, yeah.
Really? Did you grow up here?
No, I actually grew up in Salt Lake.
Oh, okay.
And then
we were there last
I
month.
moved to Vegas,
Okay.
and I was there for about 15 years, and then we just moved up here from Vegas in September.
Wow.
So-
Husband and kids?
Yeah, I've got, my husband works in Cedar.
This is my son too.
Hi. And then my kids go to the high school and elementary school that are in Parowan.
Okay.
The junior high and the high school are the same.
How long of a drive is that for you?
It's only about 15 minutes.
No, it's not bad.
No.
So there's plenty of kids for them to play with and that kind of thing?
Yeah, in Cedar, there is, in Parowan, there is, in this little summit, there's only 11.
11 kids. Wow. So it's the same 11 kids at every birthday party.
Pretty much.
Nice.
So you can't make anybody mad or nobody comes to your birthday.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
No, it's cool. If you drive this road right here,
Okay.
and then you just keep following, you'll run into Parowan.
Cool.
And that's the next little town. Which way are you guys going?
Oh, yeah, we saw the signs for it, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, we're heading southwest or west
Okay.
or whatever.
So you're going like through Vegas side?
Yeah, we're actually going to be going through Vegas, yeah.
Oh, that'll be
Yeah,
fun.
we're heading to St. George tonight.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, if you go through Cedar, there's really not a whole lot.
I think our next stop is, what was it called? Oh, it's like a weird name. La something or?
Laverkin?
Yeah.
Oh, Laverkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple little places down there. There's one called Vayo. If
Okay.
you ever come through in the summer, it's down towards there. They've got like a little creek and a swimming pool that's like off in the
Little
canyon.
oasis.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, cool.
tons of hiking and climbing and trails and stuff all over.
Nice.
So that's really cool.
And what do you, I gotta ask, what do you do for excitement? Or you're just not the type of person looking for excitement? Which I'm not
pretty
either.
easy. No, a lot of people, you have horses and
Oh,
then
that's cool.
four-wheelers and snow machines, stuff like that. So it's
Cool.
a lot of outdoor stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, well,
So-
that's what
Yeah.
I'm looking ahead towards.
Yeah, so it's nice, it's quiet, but a lot of outdoor activities. There's a lot of people with like fruit trees and stuff.
Right.
So in the summer, everybody, like you do picnics and
Oh, that's cool.
neighbor barbecues because there's only 150 people total.
Right. No movie theater
Yeah.
or anyone. Yeah.
The only one is in Cedar.
Wow.
Yeah, closest grocery store is Cedar.
So if you forget the milk, you're
done.
you're beat.
Yeah.
You're not
Yep.
drinking milk tonight.
Nope. And
Wow.
it's kind of funny because on Sundays things like shut down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And there's some stuff open, but
You mean like
it's just,
religious based shuts down on
Yeah,
Sundays?
but like a lot of the stores, there's just not the business, so everybody takes Sunday off.
I
which is
would
kind
love
of-
to live in a place where everybody takes Sunday off.
Yeah, it's pretty much how it is. Like the little gas stations are open, but that's about it.
No, that's cool.
So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a nice, quiet little town. It's a community-run city. It's not really even a city. So, like the sidewalks, you can tell the difference on the sidewalks here.
Right.
So the city will pay for like the concrete,
Okay.
but the people that live here have to pour it, lay it, do
Oh,
the
really?
forming, everything.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Wow.
So if you want any of the upkeep, it all is done by. who
So
lives
they
here.
pay for the materials because they probably appreciate the
Yeah,
improvement.
so they'll pay, the city will pay for they paid for the concrete itself and the truck to come, but everybody here had to lay the forms, level it, all that.
That's kind of like the old homesteading days, putting up the barn, right? I mean, we kind of just
Yeah.
get together and make it happen. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
It's interesting.
I've said it 15 times, but the older I get, I'm just looking to get away from the city.
I know. There's a lot of people here from Vegas. Like they're from Vegas, they're from Vegas. About 4 of these other homes are people from Vegas.
Wow.
A lot of people getting out of it.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
it's a smart move. I
Yeah,
think.
like this house is all Adobe.
So did you guys buy this or you rent it?
We just rent it. We're building.
If you don't mind me asking, and again, you're free to deny my questions here, but what is rent in Summit?
600.
$600 a month? Wow.
Yeah.
And that plus electric and everything else, or that
No,
includes it all?
but your electric bill's like $60.
Yeah.
I have no water.
No water.
Like no water bill.
Oh, I was gonna say,
We're
what-
off a well.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything's off of a well. And
You have
then
gas?
I have gas, yeah. Central air. I mean, it's been updated, but
So all in, you're probably $750 a month.
if that,
That's not bad at all.
yeah. And it's a 3-bedroom.
Cool.
And then we've got like a fruit cellar. I can show you the fruit cellar if you want.
Yeah, sure.
You wanna see it?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
I'll show you.
I've never seen a fruit cellar before. Cool. I'm so glad you came out.
I know. I figured you guys were sightseeing and like not many people stop.
Yeah, we just, we got to that point on the trip that we felt like stopping and we just saw a summit and said, all right, let's check that out. My son looked it up and said there's only 160 people there.
Yeah. So all of these rocks and stuff, they brought all of them in. Some of it's jasper, some
I
of
was
it's
going to say,
agate.
that's beautiful stuff.
Yeah. some of it's like geodes. There's, I mean, there's tons of different kind in there. There's a geo, I think, on this side. Shell. Like this is black onyx.
That's cool. I was gonna say it's like mineral rock city here. This is cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like
Who built this?
this, Alma, his dad.
Oh, that's right.
The
You
guy,
said that.
the guy who was born in this house.
So this is
his dad.
probably 60, 70 years old.
Oh, it's
at
over
least.
100.
Over
This
100.
house itself is over 100 years old.
Well, he did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
But this is the fruit cellars.
This is cool.
So when they built it, they brought all the rocks and everything in.
Is it all right? Can I go down and take a
Yeah,
look?
you can go down. It's a completely dirt floor.
That's cool.
So watch the first step. It's pretty steep.
This is awesome.
So this is an old coal chute.
Okay.
So when they had the coal, they would drop this down and then put it all down.
Oh,
because
gotcha.
your heat
Gotcha.
is down here. Yeah. We had a water leak over the weekend, so it's drying out.
I think all basements have a water
But
leak somewhere.
you can see
right?
these
Wow,
are the
that's
original.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really awesome.
Yep.
Hey, seriously, thank you so much for coming down here.
And this is the old heat to heat it.
Okay.
You put your coal in down there, and then this goes up to the top into the kitchen.
Wow.
And then that's where like the bread oven and all that is.
But you don't use that anymore.
No, not anymore. It would be cool though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
you
love
can
all that
see
old stuff.
The original logs.
I grew up in a town in New York that was incorporated about 370 years ago.
Yeah.
So lots of old basements like this and cool
I know.
stuff. And yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, and the dirt floor it's all dirt.
Well, it's been walked on so many times it looks like cement.
Yeah.
It's all packed down.
Yep.
And when
But-
you said this building's over 100 years old?
Yeah. Alma just turned 98 and he was born here.
That's awesome.
So,
Wow. Does he still get around?
yeah.
Yeah,
He
cool.
rides one of those tricycle things.
Really?
Yeah. And he does gardening.
Does he
and
have kids and grandkids?
he
and
has
all that?
tons
So they all
of
come by
them.
and
A lot of
take
them
care of
come
them?
by. His grandson lives with them.
Cool.
But he'll get out and plant a garden every year.
Nice. That's why he's 98 years old.
And he says he's afraid to stop going because he thinks he'll die if he does.
He's absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to keep moving.
He's hilarious though. He's smart. Like my sister-in-law lives down the road and she has chickens.
Okay.
And I took him eggs and he was like, "Oh, this is from this kind of chicken and this is this kind of chicken." Like
There aren't many people alive with knowledge like that
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, really.
That's him. I mean, he was a kid in the Great Depression.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
if you think about it, he was like 9-10 years old.
Yeah. So he appreciates
So
everything.
yeah. So he really learned how to survive too.
My grandmother was born in 1899, and I mean, just learned so much from that woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It was funny. She used to come visit us, and we'd go drop her off at the airport to fly back to Florida, where
Yeah.
everybody goes when they turn 70 for some reason. But my father and I would stand there, and you look at her, and you picture this woman who was born in 1899. There were no cars, no radios, nothing.
Nothing.
And she's getting on this jumbo jet, taking all, you know what I mean? What a trip, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yep, so
Well, cool.
I mean it's been updated some, but it's still got a lot of the original stuff from it and the brick and everything.
No, this is awesome. I'm really glad you came out. Otherwise, I would have never been in a fruit
know.
cellar in Summit, Utah.
Summit, Utah.
I never thought
know.
I would be. You never
Well,
know.
and the funny thing is I mean, you expect to find things like this back east.
Right.
You know,
Not out in
where-
the middle of-
not in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, because you know that's where everything was founded.
Right.
But then, I mean, once you get going, it's you
Well,
know,
those were some tough people back then.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how they did it.
I don't either. I couldn't.
No. I mean, I'll tell you what. My wife agrees with me too. We always said it must it would be nice to have lived in the 1800s. I think, just without all this high tech
Everything in your
nonsense
face.
going on. And anytime I say that to somebody, they say, "Oh, you're going to live without air conditioning?" Well, how do you
Yeah.
miss what you never had?
Exactly.
You know, who cares?
Well, and like this home, it's all adobe, so my walls are this thick.
Wow.
You know, they're so.
And do you have air conditioning? You use a
I
sump?
do have air conditioning. It's central air. You
Cool.
know, they
Oh,
put
really?
It in. Yeah.
Wow.
They've put it in after and stuff, but I mean, we don't hardly turn it on. Because
I
it
mean, it
stays
gets to be
so-
100 degrees out here in the summer.
Yeah, it'll get up around 100, not much more. for very long. So I mean, you open your windows at night, it cools off at night.
It gets
you're
cold
good.
at night, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will. Winter gets pretty cold.
And I guess when it's 100, 105 outside, you set the AC at 85 and it feels cool.
Yeah, and you're fine.
Yeah.
And that's in the winter. I mean, I turn it up 1 degree and it feels like I've turned it up 10.
Do you have a fireplace?
No.
No?
Everything was like this.
Gotcha.
So it's all been closed off.
It'd be nice to get a wood stove or something and have a little
A lot of
crackling
people
fire.
have the wood stoves,
Yeah.
like the old-fashioned wood stoves with the pipe out and the
Right. Yeah,
legs
I
and
love
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the houses here have that.
The problem is finding. Can you get firewood around here?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
There's lots of firewood.
Lots of
Oh, cool.
firewood. Yeah, you can get anything to, like, for lack of a better term, but redneck country.
Right.
You can get.
I got you.
You know, beef jerky, as far as like elk or deer, buffalo, like everybody hunts, they fish, so everybody does jerky in cans, and you know, they're firewood, they're mountain men, people build,
Right.
you rough it,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And like you
Right.
said, to me, that really makes you appreciate what you have and
Yeah.
take care of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, living in the disposable world in the city where you bought the blue one and you just throw it out because you wanted the red one and all that.
Yeah, not here.
I think you're much better off doing this.
And my kids, when we moved from Vegas and we went to from a dishwasher and disposal and all that stuff to no dishwasher, no disposal, like,
Right.
you know what? Nope. We're
How
gonna
old are
cut
they?
it out. My oldest is 12. So it was.
Because he's 16, so I
It
try to
was an
picture them moving him out to
adjustment.
Summit.
Yeah, it's been an adjustment, but it's been good.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with, none of that stuff. We didn't have a dishwasher. I was the youngest of 6, and
Yeah.
so you did, and you grew a garden every year, and
And it keeps you busy.
mm-hmm.
And, what do they say? Idle hands, right? I mean,
Yes.
you gotta be doing something.
and it's good for him.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
good. It builds a work ethic.
Now, where I grew up, I got cable television in our house when I was 19.
Yeah, I remember
So-
the click, 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 and
We didn't even have
somebody holding the antennas.
Because I grew up out on the east end of Long Island in New York.
Oh, okay.
So we're 100 miles out to sea from the city.
Yeah.
So there was no TV signal. There
Nothing.
was nothing. No, you literally went out in the woods and we were in the middle of an oak forest and you found something to do.
Yeah, figured it out.
That's it.
So
Well, alrighty.
kind of cool though, huh?
It's awesome. No, I really, this is gold to me on a trip like this. I mean, this is. Did I ask you your first name?
April,
April, Jason.
nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ben,
Hi.
nice to meet you.
So,
All right, so
yeah.
let's go back out to the fresh air. Okay? This is awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
License plates. So does the traffic on the highway increase in the next couple of months?
It's actually, this is not bad, because most people that take the gravel and put it on the roads for the ice,
Oh, really? Cool.
but it's mostly just local traffic.
Gotcha.
Everyone stays on that.
So there must be
highway.
like no crime here.
You'd be surprised. It's actually one of the biggest areas for child trafficking,
Child trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
Really? How does that work?
because everybody's so open. It's so easy to grab and go.
Oh, you mean child trafficking is like abducting children here? Really?
Yeah.
When was the last time that happened?
Cedar had one like a month ago.
Really? And that's like a frequent thing that you have to be vigilant about?
Yeah, you
Wow.
have to watch.
Wow. Especially with
Because-
three little ones, yeah.
Well, and it's so off the grid that people come through, you stop, whatever, you know. You never know.
There's probably no police force here, right? What is it, the
There
state
is,
police?
it's county.
It's county.
So
okay.
it's run by the sheriffs. County
When we pulled
sheriff.
off the highway, there's a state patrol officer sitting right over there in a pickup truck. Yeah.
When you're coming in this way to Cedar, don't go much more over 80.
Oh, I
in
set
the 80.
I
'cause
set
there's-
my cruise control right at 80. And,
Well, there's a officer that'll sit just over a curve before Cedar behind
Okay.
trees,
okay.
so you don't see him.
All right.
So he gets everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No,
if you
good
go
tip.
below 85, you're good.
Okay.
And then it'll turn to 75.
Right.
So just make sure you hit that, or they'll catch you.
Cool.
Because it's so kind of like hilly that they can hide.
Oh, and I have a Colorado plate.
Yeah.
So-
I got pulled over right where it turned from 35 to 55 leaving.
Really?
I'm like, really? I'm like, it is 55. He's like, well, I'm like, well, what? It's 55. I'm right by the stop sign. Like,
Did he
he's
give you a
like,
ticket?
No.
No? There you go.
But that's the thing.
You know, when you live in a town of 160 people, you better get along with folks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. The lady at the very, very end, she has peacocks.
Oh, that's
She has
cool.
some white peacocks too.
I bet you, and I remember when I was a kid, we went to Italy with my mom, and we went to Sardinia, and they have peacocks all over the place on the
Everywhere.
resort we were staying on. And at night, my mother comes running in my room. She's like, "Somebody's outside screaming for help."
The peacocks.
Because the way they do that, it sounds like
Oh,
they're going,
yeah.
"Help, help!" You know, so she thought
that's
somebody was
funny.
screaming help. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the peacocks, they'll cross the road and they don't care, so you have to like stop and wait for them.
That's cool.
The deer come down a lot. There's wild turkeys.
You have a very interesting thing going on out here,
Yeah.
and you seem like you enjoy it.
It's fun. It's interesting.
What does your husband do for work?
Construction.
I saw the DeWalt box over there. I figured that might be the
he
key.
works for a company called Zip Kit Homes.
Oh, okay.
They do like upgraded prefab homes.
Gotcha.
So you go in and say, I want that, and they
Just bring the
build it
modules
and
out.
boom.
And,
Yeah.
That's cool.
So-
I was in construction for years. I used to have a roofing company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's helping this guy. They're getting ready to open a warehouse. They're thinking in Pueblo, Colorado.
Oh, does that mean another move?
No.
No?
He would just go out. We'd stay here for a
Gotcha.
little while. So.
Yeah, well, you can't beat the $600 a month rent. That's,
And you can't beat the weather. I mean, it gets cold, but like right now,
yeah.
it's
Well, you get used to
good
it.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not 120 like Vegas was.
I guess as
so-
long as the sun's out, you're fine.
Yeah, as long as the sun's out and the wind's not blowing too bad.
Yeah, it gets windy.
So yeah, that apple tree and stuff though has been here since that big huge thick one. That's it's still alive.
It's still bear fruit?
Yep.
Really? That's cool.
Yep.
Good
It's
apples?
still- yeah, really good. But that one's been here since the house has been here. I mean, it's just
Stuff like this is awesome because, you know, it takes 100 years to have stuff like this.
yeah.
You can't, you can't just
don't-
make it overnight.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun, you know.
That's
It's
cool.
interesting to know a little bit about it.
Do they have something now? Does Summit have like a mayor and a?
No, Summit runs off a county.
Okay.
It's Iron County.
Okay.
But Parowan, the one that you hit just before us,
Right.
they do have a mayor.
Gotcha.
So they're big enough. But
So you guys are pretty much just left alone here to do whatever you want.
yeah,
Nice.
it's kind of nice.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of nice.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
It sounds very stress free.
yes.
That's cool.
It is. It's very stress-free, very just, you kind of just get to breathe,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wake up in the morning and not say to yourself, "What do I have to do?" It's like, "What do I want to do today?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And you know, you lessen your trips to the store because it is so far away.
Right.
You know, because it's into the closest grocery store is 20 minutes.
Right. Which
so
is not
you
terrible.
make sure you do all of it at once though, because it's 40 minutes there and back.
Right. Right.
Which with 4 kids, I'm like,
I was gonna say you try not to take the kids.
yeah,
You spend
not,
half as much
not
money
doing
when
this
you don't.
very long. Nope. So that's kind of a cool thing. But
That's cool.
yeah,
Very cool.
that's Summit.
That's Summit. That's the whole thing in a nutshell.
That's the whole Summit.
That's cool.
so.
Well, if they ever do decide to have a mayor, you'd be an excellent candidate. Maybe it's something to keep you busy while you know.
Yeah.
And you could do like the post office and work 2 hours a day.
right?
Right? Yeah, why not?
Just work the 2 hours to be done. I know it's funny,
That's it.
but it's kind of nice because like if mail shows up and they have the wrong address, they know you.
Right.
So they just bring you your mail, or if somebody else gets it, they just give it to you, and
Right. That's
you know,
cool.
it's nice.
And are there any stores here at all? Like, is there any nothing?
Nothing.
Nowhere to go get a cup of coffee? Nothing.
No, closest is Cedar.
Wow. Well, that's
I
good.
know.
You know, there's a lot of benefits to that.
It's kind of funny, but you see stuff that you wouldn't normally pay attention to, like the gas lines. They have to purge
Okay.
because they cross so many, like so long of a distance.
Okay.
So you'll see the Dominion Energy trucks, they're all the gas company, and they'll be at like the different posts and they have to listen for it. And so you see them like every few miles.
Oh, listening for the whistle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
listening for it
Yeah.
to make sure that the lines are all clear.
What is it? Because it gets moisture in it?
I think that and then roots.
Oh, yeah. I got
like
you.
that was ours. Over the weekend we had our septic system clog because of roots.
Right.
So we had to pull the roots out.
It's that apple tree over there.
Probably. I know. But then they have to watch for the roots. They have to watch for just degrading and stuff like that because the minerals in the water.
Right.
we have a lot of
mineral, yeah. Hard
it's
water.
good water though. I mean, it's not. You can drink it straight from the tap and you're good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this is all well
And there's no
water.
chlorine and fluoride and all that
Nope.
nonsense in it. Yeah. Cool.
Especially off the well, there's nothing added.
Right.
You know, it's filtered and that's it.
Yeah, when I was in New York, we had well water.
Yeah.
We had to get it redug once when I was like 15.
And that's there's a couple different spots for the wells that they go and check, and
That's awesome.
that's it.
And the last thing I'll ask you is, you ever get any people like us just showing up, or?
There's a couple people that have been kind of weird that I'm like,
No,
what
I
are
mean,
you
it was
doing?
like just tourists
But
passing
that's
through.
it.
No,
you guys are the first. Like there was one
Really?
guy that
Cool.
pulled up and he was like, "Hey, what goes down there?" And he was like pointing down to the road. I'm like, "The next city." He was like, "Oh, okay."
And you're thinking, why
And
did
I'm
I
like,
come out
why
here?
are you asking? Like, I went to go get the mail, and then he like sat there like on the phone and stuff, and I don't know. He was really weird. Like he was acting really suspicious.
Nah.
And they had just had the abduction in Cedar, and I was like, what are you doing?
Nah.
And then the next day, he showed up with a friend,
Really? Well, then
and I was like,
that's weird.
okay. So I walked out, and I was like, what are you doing, dude? And my husband walked out behind me, and he was like, oh, okay, and he left. But other than that, no.
Well, at least Utah gives you the ability to protect yourself.
Yes.
So he can, that's a good
And
thing.
especially in the little towns like this, everyone carries.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, everyone's a farmer.
Yeah.
You have to, especially because you hit a deer. You can't wait for the
Well,
sheriff.
and that's what I say to people in New York. It's like, because you grow up in New York and it's like so anti-gun and all that. But when you grow up in a place like this, or even somewhere where just guns are legal and that's the
Yeah.
way you grow up, it's another tool.
Well,
It's a
and
wrench. It's a hammer. That's all it is.
I mean, and if you ranch or you farm, what happens if your cow's sick? You have to put them down. You can't let them sit
Can't let them
there.
suffer
Yeah.
for 2
So-
days until somebody gets here. Yeah.
And we have mountain lions.
Right.
So what happens if you're out on your horse and you hit a mountain lion?
Right. You ever
know?
get them coming through here?
We don't get them through this part of Summit, but my sister-in-law lives just a mile that way, and they'll get them.
Really? Right, like right in the backyard?
Yeah.
Oof.
And she has a herd of deer that come down because they follow the deer.
Right.
And so she has fruit trees, and deer will come down and eat. And there's a alfalfa field, so they'll come down to eat at the alfalfa field
Right.
in the summer.
And then the lions follow 'em.
And then they follow them. Yeah.
Yeah, and
so-
those things scare me.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the bears and all, because you make enough noise, they're not going to bother
Yeah.
you. But the
A mountain lion,
mountain lion's stalking you. You won't even know it's there until it's 3 feet away from
Yeah,
you.
until it's too late.
Yeah.
So I mean, out here, like you have to.
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as it's within reason, you're fine.
Well, when you get closer to the cities, like we're in Denver or whatever, there's mountain lions too. They just walk on 2 feet.
yeah.
So you got to watch out for those
Just a
guys too.
different kind. Yeah. They're almost the more dangerous kind.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
But yeah.
And you get in a lot more trouble if you have to do something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean out here, like you can. I mean, there's not so much on this side, but if you look on that side, like there's deer droppings and stuff everywhere.
Well, the deer are
They
cool.
come through
Yeah.
at the night, and you get skunks every once in a while, rabbits.
Are there?
squirrels.
I know there's coyotes, but are there wolves?
No.
Just coyotes.
Not this far south. There are more north, southern Idaho border.
Okay.
They've put timber wolves back in.
They like the cold
Yeah. Well, about
and the forest, I
I
guess.
think it was like 8-9 years ago, they were having a deer problem. And timber wolves are native to southern Idaho, so they introduced them back into it.
Okay.
So they're all over southern Idaho and northern Utah now.
They probably don't even bother you.
So you get hawks. We
That's cool.
actually have a pair of bald eagles
Oh, really?
that live just outside of town.
Is it like
That
a
you'll
mating
see.
pair?
Yeah.
Really? That's cool.
And they are huge.
And they nest every year? Nice. That's
Yeah.
cool.
The last time we saw them, one of them took off flying, and I bet his wingspan was 8 feet.
That's awesome.
Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, we were in the ATV, and I mean, I was like, holy cow. You can just tell he was huge.
Yeah, that's cool.
But nobody bothers them. There's hawks.
Oh, I
Everyone
bet,
has
yeah.
chickens, so you have to keep your chickens covered because the hawks will.
Chicken hawks? What was that? What was that? The chicken hawk back when we with cartoons. When
Yeah.
we were kids.
But no, they have chicken hawks. It's the actual thing.
Yeah.
But my sister-in-law, we were up in Parowan, and something kept getting into her coop. So we watched the security camera, and sure enough, she has a chicken hawk that landed on the top, and then it would go into her coop, pull one out, and kill it.
Wow.
eat, and then go.
Wow.
We got through 6 before.
Self-serve.
Yeah. We got through 6, and then we finally got it.
Figured out what it was.
Figured out how to. Yeah.
Oh, because they were just disappearing.
Yeah.
Wow.
We didn't know what the heck was going on.
Wow.
So.
Insane.
I know.
Well, that's cool. I mean, those are good problems to have. Better than being in the city, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's Summit.
All right, cool.
This whole little area.
We definitely thank you for coming out and sharing your stories with us. Made it an interesting stop.
Right?
Appreciate you.
Gives you something
Thanks.
to do, right?
Yeah.
I would say I'd give you a rock to take with you, but they're all pretty cemented in.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's cool. Well, next time we're riding through, maybe we'll stop by and see if we see you again.
Yep.
Probably won't be for a while, but yeah.
But yeah, if you come back through, stop in Parowan.
Okay.
And there's a couple little, like it's just an old rundown little town, but
that's cool.
There's a couple little buildings and stuff, and they have good cinnamon rolls at the cafe.
Nice.
So that's always nice. Most people don't go into town; they just stop at the gas stations.
Right. So. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, where did we just go? What was that town? Beaver.
Yeah, Beaver's pretty much a gas station.
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. It was a little tiny. We went into the.
There's a cheese factory up that way. If you ever come back through, stop there. They've got good cheese and ice cream.
Well, somebody told us to eat at that El Bambi cafe place. They said it was really. I don't know if you ever.
I haven't been there.
But we got that. They closed it too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like
everybody closes early, right?
Shuts down. Yep, the grocery store is in Parowan. It closes at like 7.
And Sunday you're just beat.
And Sunday, nobody is there.
Right.
Yeah, everything's just shut down. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, all right, cool.
All right.
We'll get heading down the road, but April, right?
April, yeah.
Thank you so much again. I appreciate you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, same
nice
here.
to meet you.
Have fun.
Alrighty, we
drive
will.
safe.
Yeah. Enjoy your time here in the peaceful.
I know, the quiet frozen tundra is what I call it.
It's nice. I'm really.
No, it's not bad.
No, it's awesome. And you can go anywhere you want, anytime you want.
Yeah. Well, it's like my kids' bikes are sitting on the grass.
Nobody's gonna take them.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna take them.
You just have to watch out for the kids.
Yeah.
Not the bikes.
Right.
Well, I think you know what they're small now. The meat was small yesterday, so they'll grow up quick and they'll be able to take care of themselves.
No.
Unfortunately.
Kind of funny though.
He's only 16.
He's tall.
Yeah.
My
Lucky for me.
almost as tall as me. She's 12.
She's the
got
oldest?
She's got like an inch and then she'll be taller than me.
Oh, we have 2 younger boys?
Actually 3.
3?
3 boys,
Wow.
yep.
3 boys and a girl.
So 4 kids.
Older sister, they're lucky. It'll be good when they're like high school age and they want to meet her friends.
Yeah.
Right?
They'll like that.
Yeah.
That'll help, right?
That's the way that goes. All right, April, we'll let you get back to whatever you were doing.
Laundry.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
But thanks again.
There's the bus.
Oh, kids are home? Cool.
Kids are home.
All righty, well, we'll let you get to your mom duties and thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. All right, guys. That was awesome that April came out and gave us a little tour of the fruit cellar and that kind of stuff. That was interesting. I think that was really cool.
Well, alright guys, that was cool. You saw how that went. The window here at the post office was closed, but it was cool that we got to meet April and check out her fruit cellar and meet one of the locals. So if you like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Amagansett Press's channel on YouTube. And if you want to see titles and thumbnails of new videos a day before they come out here on YouTube, check out my Twitter and Instagram. You can follow those. So, Watching the Watchmen, out with Amagansett Press here in Summit, Utah. Out. See you on the next one, guys.